Greetings from Republic of Srpska. My name is Nikolina Kršić. I work as Head of Supervision in Securities Exchange Commission of Republic of Srpska. It's been 6 months since I attended the Toronto Center Risk-based Supervision Program, and I'm hoping that I will be able to express my gratitude and the values that this program have brought to my institution. This program was recommended to my institution through capacity building expert of IOSCO, and I must emphasize that it was really a connection of our needs as well as values that this program brings. My action plan through this program was development or was actually tackling the problem of risk-based supervision in terms of anti-money laundering programs through new technologies that were introduced to virtual asset service providers. It's a new technology that we at the beginning had very little knowledge of, and at least we were able to acknowledge that the risk coming from these new technologies could potentially be high for the stability of our financial system. The way the program addressed and helped me tackle this supervisory problem worked in a way that we were able to develop action plan. And throughout that action plan, we basically developed smart goals that we are trying to achieve that are actually achievable, measurable, relevant, and time-bound, and very specific. We also were able to develop a timeline and the way that we are going to communicate with the main stakeholders that are involved in these specific problems. We were almost fully able to accomplish all of the setup actions through the action plan, almost fully. The only problem comes, which probably a lot of supervisors will recognize through the implementation and adoption of new regulation that came after the on-site supervision of WASPs in our region. So basically, the development of the action plan helped me communicate with the board of SEC as well as the stakeholder or WASPs to recognize how important is the regulation of this area, how important is the knowledge and support of the regulators, and how valuable their expertise in development of those regulations is. I must admit that not only that I used values through that Toronto Center Risk-based Supervision training gave us not only in this specific problem, but throughout other plans that we developed at the end of the 2024. The way the value is most enhanced that we are able to recognize through risk-based that we are with limited resources are trying to tackle those areas that are with the highest risk and to develop proper supervision in a timely manner. I would also emphasize the real benefits that came throughout this program. Not only that there were topics that are very important to us covered, like risk-based supervision, action planning, and stakeholder management, which are really crucial for financial oversight and regulation. As I said, we are all dealing with limited resources, so better planning, prioritization, and connection with risk assessments are truly essential. But there are two very specific areas of this program that I must highlight. One of them is that we worked in individual, personalized action plan development. So I was able to work with an amazing expert, Jennifer Long, that helped me to first communicate with her the problems that I'm witnessing here, that my organization have, and the way that I could tackle that, the way I could communicate that, what could I potentially see as a most challenging parts. So we were able to build an achievable action plan, and those, as I said, action plans almost fully realized within this process of these 6 months. Also, a valuable aspect of this training was that it's a very interactive program. It's not only through the presentations of the lesson, but also through group work. We were able to share our experience. Some of the regulators were quite more advanced in some areas. Some of them shared the obstacles that they faced. So we were able through that network to share our experiences and to basically learn and establish contacts with other supervisors in this area. I have attended a lot of trainings throughout my professional career, and this is the only training that I was able to use immediately. Usually when we attend other programs, of course, we gain knowledge and expertise, maybe even tools, but they are not immediately applicable in our line of work. This program was actually very timely, so it was delivered really at the times where we needed the most. And it is structured in a way that you are able to recognize where are the areas that you can use, how you can tackle, and how you can be sure that you are at least able to develop a proper risk-based plan for the next period and tackle those new arising risks. So I am very grateful, and I highly recommend the Toronto Center, especially this program and probably the others that I'm hoping that I will be able to attend in the next period.